Hi guys, it's just a quick video to show the Android integration in my BMW 5 Series E60. So first things first, turn it on. As you can see, I have the CIC sat-nav system fitted, which you need for this to work. Unfortunately, it won't work with the CCC. The screen resolution is just not good enough. Let's have a look. To access it, hold down the menu button and it'll switch over. As you can see on the home screen, I've put on a BMW backdrop, which is actually from the MBT sat-nav, the newer system, but just to make it look like it's supposed to be there. And as you can see, it's an Android desktop. Resolution is very, very good. I've tried it before using standard AV media interfaces, and the resolution is quite frankly rubbish. But this is proper VGA resolution. It's actually running at just over 1200 by 480 resolution and looks very good. I've installed a touchscreen interface as well. Bit difficult to use while you're driving, but I'll talk more about that in a moment. But as you can see, it's a standard Android system running just like you would have on a tablet. So you've got whatever apps that you want. You can download anything you like. The system has a SIM card slot in it, so I've got an EE 4G SIM card in it, so data connection no problem. It'll also do Wi-Fi. Parked outside my house at the moment, so I'm actually connected to my home Wi-Fi as well, which is quite good. So anything you can do on Android, you can do on this. I've installed Power Amp as a media player. Tap rather than hold down, to play music. Apologies for the for the choice in music, but as you can see and hear, it plays fine through the it's using the aux in port in my E60 for the music, and it works fine, no problem. Gives you full screen, good album art. It'll download new album art for you if it's missing. Put whatever you want on. Not a problem. The other thing that I have on here is MX Player to play videos, so you can play videos through it if you like, no problem. Let's see, there we go. So yeah, there you go, playing full screen videos for you, no issues at all. All of this will work while you're driving if you really want to work, if you really want to risk it. It's not limited by the BMW system that will switch your screen off when you're driving. It will work fine, no issues at all. And that's about it really. It will run a sat nav if you want it to. It has a GPS built in, so it doesn't need to use the car one or anything. I don't use it for that because I've got the professional sat nav anyway, which works fine for me, but you could do if you wanted to. I just use the GPS. It's just updating the weather in the top left hand corner, and as you can see, I'm in Studley at the moment and it's 15 degrees, and that's pulling off the GPS. Just to show you, you could do Google Maps, which works fine. So it's just, well, it's waiting for location at the moment. We haven't got location at the minute, but it will find it in a bit, and that will all work okay. And that's about it really. Nothing more to say. The system itself, it runs Android. It's quite an old version of Android now, unfortunately, but it's perfectly adequate for what I want to do. It's running Android 4.1. So perfectly adequate for what I want it for. There may be an update at a later date, but there you go. And that's basically it really. It has an SD card slot, which I've put an extension cable through and put it into the glove box, so you can add music and whatever else you want to easily enough. You could also go on the internet if you wanted to, no problem at all, with the touchscreen, with the keyboard, etc. What I did mention earlier was it's actually quite difficult to use the touchscreen when you're driving. It's quite a long way in on the BMW system, so it's quite difficult to use. So I've also put in this little touchpad here, Ergo touchpad. It's a mini touchpad that works just like on your laptop. So if you wanted to, you could use that, and you get a little mouse pointer come up on the screen, and you can use that if you want to. which is much easier for changing tracks and doing whatever while you're driving. I haven't got as far as putting full integration into the steering wheel controls and things like that. I think it technically is possible. I've read on the forums a couple of people doing that, but it's not something that I've looked at or even would consider to do. So that's it. That's my Android integration built into my BMW CIC sat nav. Works really, really well. Been really pleased with it. Seemingly, I've done quite a lot of research looking for these things, and I've never found anything that comes anywhere near this in terms of the quality of the screen resolution or anything else. It works perfectly. The only other thing to mention is there is an app that comes with it to do rear parking cameras. My camera's not connected to it at the moment, so it doesn't work. It can do that for you, no problem. There's just an AV a phono jack on it to plug your camera in, but on my system I've got a separate interface that deals with the reversing camera for me, because I just prefer it, to be honest. So it's yeah, there you go. I've got a problem with my parking distance controls at the moment, else you'd have the PDC come up here, but yeah, that's I just use a separate interface for that, which you can do. You just need to make sure you get them connected in the right order, else it causes a few issues. But there we go. So that's my Android integration into my BMW. Thank you for watching. Any questions, please drop me a line. I'll do my best to answer them, and there we go. Thank you very much.